The last few years have been a bit of a roller coaster ride for a lot of artists. Many of those who have good business practices in place have continued to thrive, but each year has brought new lessons to me personally. So, in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 things I learned in my business in 2023 so that hopefully you can take something from my experience and use it when planning in your own business. But first, I want to say thank you for joining me here today. If you like this video and you think you might like to work with me personally to create consistent income in your art business, there's a link in the description below to apply for my Pallet to Profit program. I'd love to chat with you and see if it's a good fit. In case we haven't met yet, my name is Jennifer Daly, and I'm a fine artist who makes a 6-figure income just from my art. I'm also incredibly passionate about empowering other women to reach their own art business goals, and I've helped dozens of artists get focused and find success. Okay, so the first thing that happened in my business in 2023 is that I had almost no growth on my collector email list. And if I look back on where I focused during the year, that makes total sense. A lot of my energy in 2023 went towards creating and marketing my Pallet to Profit program. Of course, I was still painting and I was still sending work to my galleries, but what I wasn't doing was reaching out to new OPAs. An OPA stands for Other People's Audience, and it's something I cover in detail in my free audience growth guide, which you can download in the description below. But basically, I just wasn't reaching out to any new audiences with my art, and therefore, I didn't have a lot of new collectors sign up for my email list. This is not great for business because something like 80% of my sales for my website come from my email list subscribers. More email list members equals more sales. So even though my sales in 2023 were still good, I could sense that I need to get back to basics and start doing the same outreach I used to do in the earlier days of my business so that I continue to reach new potential collectors and get them onto my email list. Let me know in the comments below if you've been doing a good job of growing your audience or if that's something you could use a little help with. The second thing I relearned last year is that releasing work in collections really does work to drive sales. Because I was busy with painting and launching my course, I didn't really have the bandwidth to also market collections. So I decided to release my new paintings one at a time to my email list as they were ready. But by doing that, my audience missed out on me sharing the behind-the-scenes creation of the new work and the anticipation of the work being ready and available. They didn't get to go on that journey with me, and so there was no real excitement built up around the new work. It just kind of showed up in their inbox one day and said, "Hey, buy me." It wasn't quite that abrupt, but you get the picture. So in the fourth quarter of 2023, I decided to go back to a collection launch model for my final paintings of the year, and sales of those paintings came much more quickly. Needless to say, I'll be sticking with the collection launch model from here on out. The third thing that I learned in 2023 is that a diversified business model is truly a gift of financial stability and consistent income. As I mentioned before, I struggled in the first half of the year to sell my original paintings, but at the same time, my print sales and my commission sales went up. So the overall impact of fewer original painting sales on my bottom line was almost none. Because I have my business set up to support me via multiple income streams, I have room to experiment within it, doing things like less OPA outreach and changing the way that I release my work. Those kinds of experiments don't hurt me when they go less than great. And that kind of flexibility is really a gift. All right, that's it for today. I hope these lessons that I learned will help you see where you need to focus more in your own business. Definitely check out my free audience building guide in the description below if that is something you are currently struggling with. An audience of collectors will make a huge difference for your business. All right, Thanks again for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Doing so really helps the YouTube algorithm to show this information to more artists like you. And finally, watch this video next for my favorite art business books of the last year. All right, thanks and have a great day.